There's your time.
In a world of smoking stories where the good times flow, there's a podcast rolling, putting on a show. The three amigos gathered, mic in hand, you see. The Cigar Loons are calling, wild and fancy free. Oh, guys with his laugh, a booming joyful sound. Grumpy with his wisdom, feet firmly on the ground. And Matthew, ever thoughtful, with a quip and a glee. The Cigar Loons are living out the podcast dream. From humble beginnings, just a thought, a spark. Now they're lighting up the airwaves, leaving their mark. They talk of life and laughter, and the cigars they hold dear, dispelling all the worries, banishing all fear. Oh, guys with his laugh, a booming joyful sound. Grumpy with his wisdom, feet firmly on the ground. And Matthew, ever thoughtful, with a quip and a glee. The Cigar Loons are living out the podcast dream. Through debates and discussions, they always find a way to make you feel at home at the close of every day, with tales from their adventures and insights sharp and keen. The Cigar Loons are truly quite the listening scene. Oh, guys with his laugh, a booming joyful sound. Grumpy with his wisdom, feet firmly on the ground. And Matthew, ever thoughtful, with a quip and a glee. The Cigar Loons are living out the podcast dream. So light up your stogie, settle in and hear. The Cigar Loons are talking, bringing joy to your ear. Guys Grumpy and Matthew, a perfect smoky blend. Tune into the Loons until the very end.
You don't say.
Hello and good evening, and welcome to the Cigar Loons podcast. We're live.
Good evening.
It's Tuesday, and you know what that means. We're going to be smoking a cigar, and tonight we're doing a cigar review. And yeah, we're going to be doing the review.
What?
You cracking for me mute you tonight, brother?
You start fussing. We wasn't even on the air, and you's already fussing. See?
Oh, for God's sake! Here we go.
So yeah, we're live tonight. You can't hear Grumpy. I told him I mute him.
Why you mute me?
But yeah, we're doing a cigar review, of course, tonight. Me, Matthew, and Grumpy we've been looking forward to this, aren't we? Because of course the cigar came out in 2025, and it came out to the States. I only finally got it this year, and it was like, right, I'm going to smoke it, see what it is, and then we came to the decision of tonight we're going to do the live. So tonight, what we are going to be doing is a cigar from a guest previously that we had on the podcast, from Ricky Rodriguez, from West Tampa Tobacco Company. And we're going to be smoking the Devil's Crab, or the Devil Crab. Well, I say Devil's Crab. I like Devil's Crab. And of course, it is it's a Perfecto Flying Pig, 4.5 inches, 60 ring gauge,
maybe knob
from Nicaragua. Wrapper, undisclosed. Binder, undisclosed. Billet, undisclosed. But it's made at the Garmendia Cigars & Co., the same factory that you can find the red, the white, and the black one West Tampa from. So it's made at the core factory. Of course, as we know with the Circle of Life was made at Ipi Carrillo's factory with Ricky Rodriguez and Nesto Perez Carrillo. But yeah, this is made, of course, at the Garmendia Cigars Factory. And what? Matthew's already fucking in the cigar. Fuck me, Matthew.
I'm
No
just wanting to
cold
know.
draw or anything, brother.
Couldn't get a draw on it. It's kind of closed. That's why I decided to light it.
Yeah, it's kind of solid on the end.
It's real tight.
Jesus Christ.
Undisclosed. Mm.
So yeah, sorry everyone. Matthew's already lit his up and got straight into it. Fuck me.
That's what we're here for. Smoke a cigar.
Yeah, we're here to smoke a cigar, but also to go over the cigar. Jesus
I
Christ.
could also disclose that.
No,
You know,
no what? See it, dude.
What just happened? I think he just decided he was mad at us. I don't know.
well, alrighty then.
So,
Yeah. Devil
smoking
crab.
the devil crab. He'll probably come back.
I don't know. The internet go out in the UK, or I mean, are we not in a joking mood tonight, or what?
I do not know.
I mean,
Here he is. He's back.
man, there we go. You still throwing rocks at me? Huh?
Not in. I'm in a serious mood about doing a serious review, and like I say, I want to go over the cigar. Fuck me. What we're supposed to be doing? Reviewing the cigar.
I am.
Anyway.
I'm smoking it.
Of course.
Okay. I ain't
It's
even
got that-
snipped nothing
It's
yet.
got
Talk about
the
it.
pigtail on, and we already know on the band, of course, nice paper band. It's got the crab on it. It says Devil's Crab.
Big-
West Tampa at the
big
back.
tail.
It's on. And to me, the wrapper looks really nice and dark wrapper. Of course, small little foot that we toast. That you don't have to toast. You can light straight away to get into the cigar, and it opens straight up as you smoke through it. To me, I don't know what the wrapper is, and this is why I wanted to say to you guys, what do you reckon it is before we get into the cigar and smoke the cigar? What do you reckon the wrapper could be? Okay, what's going on? It's a darky brown, but not overly black like the Oscuros.
Yeah, it's
is
not
it?
quite to the black part, no. But it's still very dark.
So,
Well, do we
How
know
did
what
you cut your
the
cigar,
black
Matthew?
is?
the black is you know.
I'm just looking
the
at-
white,
I'm
of
looking at-
course, was the. It's definitely not the Mexican San Andreas like the red that came out.
I'm just saying that color is real close.
So on the
Well,
black,
That's the black.
I think the black was.
You probably come closer. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's an Oscuro kind of type.
It could be like a Habano Oscuro, but that's
Maybe.
that opinion has some of the taste notes that I'm getting factored in. So
Oh, okay.
So the black is a dark Ecuadorian Habano. The black was
okay, see,
Ecuadorian
Yeah,
Habano
there you
dark. Awesome.
so it could be that.
So,
That's what it. I'm getting Habano notes a little bit. So, but
so how did you get into? So how did you
I-
go? You twisted.
I cut a V in it, just like I tend to do with a torpedo or anything that has this sort of figurado type shape.
Straight cut.
That worked out very well. Very nice.
I just like it. I don't think it really gives me an advantage, but I do like it. I prefer the taste or the smoking experience with a V on a figurado or torpedo. Plus, it kind of looks like a shark mouth.
Well, just point it down, trying to, of course, get that cold draw. You can't get the cold draw because this is quite tight, but even still,
That's what I said.
just by putting it on the mouth, you get sweetness. You get sweetness just on the lips. just sitting it there, resting. You get
Oh
sweetness.
yeah, you do.
And
I was just
it's a
being
nice
impatient.
sweetness. It is. It's a nice sweetness. It is.
Can I light it now?
Yes, gas is lit, so you can now.
Don't start me. Don't start none. There won't be none. Don't start.
If you stop me up, if you stop me up, you never stop.
Okay, I'll behave. Woo.
You know something?
Yeah.
What do you reckon? What do you reckon of flying pigs? Of course, as we know, Jewish State League of Pavada, they've got the flying pig. So, what do you reckon on the flying pig series? Do you reckon they're good, or do you reckon they're bad? Do you reckon it's a case of you got to let them open up, let them develop? What is it about flying pigs?
So I prefer this one to the Drew Estate ones. The Drew Estate ones are fatter. They're a 60 ring gauge at the full. This feels lighter than that. I don't know if it is or not, but it feels smaller.
No, it's 60 ring gauge.
Is it 60? It feels smaller.
Yep,
That's
60.
weird. Then I don't know, man. I don't usually go for them, but every once in a while I do. They're enjoyable. I smoked all those. I had a whole set of. Is it like a Ave Maria Perfectos sampler? Breathe, man.
Yeah, I'm trying.
And that was probably the most of these
You're supposed to not
small.
take on your lungs, Grump. Fuck me.
Probably the most of these small ones that I've smoked. I mean, this thing's smoking like a champ, though, man. It
is, and
it's already starting to correct the burn line that I was wonky on when I lit it. So I mean, I think that's a good sign, you know.
You know something? Just the first couple of little puffs that I'm getting, and it's slightly dryness in the mouth. Actually, I don't mind that. I don't mind that dryness. I want to see if it develops into that levy from the dryness, but there is a slight dryness, subtle hint of pepper on the back. The back note, just sort of a little bit of
Back of
pepper.
your tongue.
Yeah. What about you, Per? You gain the same, or do you reckon something different on the first couple initial?
I'm a hair further than you. But the initial puff, I was getting that dryness. I'm still getting that dryness. It's drying my mouth out a little, but it's not quite to leather yet, like you said. I definitely am getting that pepper, but it's at the back of my mouth. So we're right there on the same page there. It almost feels like it's more on like the finish, whereas like you get the pepper after you've exhaled and you're just kind of sitting there with it, and you then the pepper feeling kind of hits. But yeah, I mean, this so far I like it.
What about you, Grum?
Well, there's the peppery start is fine, but before that actually took hold, there was something else there, but I don't know what it was. It was I mean it wasn't something that I've like normally find in a cigar. It was kind of like something that totally different thing, that grabs you. Like, what was that?
Okay.
But yeah, it's and it is dry, not like like it wants to be leathery. It is that. I mean, there's no denying that. But yeah, I want to let it open up and see where it goes.
Yeah, and of course, story behind the Devil's Crab is Ricky Rodriguez, of course. He's got a thing for food, and as we know, he's already got, of course, a couple of cigars in the food line. This was one of his other ones, and just recently at PCA, they've just released, of course, the Chef Ricky. And, of course, Ricky Rodriguez is known as Chef Ricky. And when I saw it and when I heard about it, it was a case of I want to try it. I've enjoyed a lot of the West Tampa line, and of course, as we spoke to Ricky and Evan on the podcast, we've had a great time with Ricky. And there's the Ash report. Yes. Hey up, Anthony. Howdy there, boys. So yeah.
Howdy.
But it's definitely different, this cigar is, when it opens up with what you're going to be getting. And I don't want to spoil the ride for you because, like I say, I've smoked a couple now. And to me, the spice is there. I get that spice, right? Kind of mellows down. There's that dryness and everything, and it coats the mouth, which I like that with the taste. We're all having the Devil's Crab by West Tampa Tobacco tonight. That's what the three of us are doing. It is. And
salty.
You'd think, okay.
That's
okay.
That's what that little tongue,
saltiness.
More salty than it's more salty than peppery. I think. Just my opinion. Yeah.
Well, do you reckon this goes like the dish it's inspired by? The Devil's Crab? The dish? That's to do with the cigar? That's why Ricky...
don't know. I mean, with devil crab, I can that saltiness would kind of fit. You're looking at the whole seafood, the whole sea thing, beach thing, ocean vibe.
There's definitely of course, salty, crab.
That's what that
There's
is.
no fish. There's no fish in the cigar. And
no.
Like we say, it is classed as a limited release, but I think that's changed within the last year of it being a limited release because it's pretty much out everywhere. And the cigar's named after a style of dish made with satay blue crab that is then rolled in breadcrumbs and deep fried. And of course, while every person's version of how the crab is prepared varies, common ingredients in the sauce include tomatoes, onions, peppers, spices, with the sauce referred to as a Cuban-style enchilada sauce known as chala. The dish got its devil's name from the spice variations of the preparations. So, of course, that is made down there in Ybor City. Down in Ybor, it is. And, yeah. I love a crab dip. Okay.
But, yeah, that's got a nice spicy influence to it.
I'm trying to figure out on the retrohale, I'm getting a note that it's not just pepper like usual. Nope. There's something else behind it, and I can't figure. It's like almost like the closest I can describe it is as savory.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's just it's not peppery, but it's almost like something.
Not quite like a smokiness or a.
I've just been reading about what somebody else had to say about it a little bit, so I've now screwed myself up. I'm trying not to let their opinions shadow my opinion. But I was just trying to figure out what that note was and see if anybody else got it. But they got other notes that I'm now getting.
I never look up a review when I'm doing.
Sometimes I do because I'm trying to check myself.
Yeah, I know about checking yourself, but to be honest with you, sometimes when we read them reviews, it puts that in our head.
Well, you
can't lie to happen like that. You've got it.
The good thing was it wasn't It wasn't very far off of what I was thinking already, anyway. But it used words that I would not have chosen.
Where would you put the pepper? Black, white, or red? Where would you say the pepper hits?
Thinking.
This is more of a. It's more of a mild pepper. I mean,
Yep.
So
it's not the heat of a red, and it's not the bite of the black. I mean, it's just kind
you know
of
what it reminds me of?
It's kind of
nice
there.
brown pepper. A brown pepper.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like
your white, your brown, your black. It's in between that
it's
brown.
Like
brown pepper.
It's that kind of pepper that don't really stand out. You look brown at it pepper. like it's naturally there. It's like a natural. It's not like an added. It's like a natural, like it's supposed to be there kind of thing.
Yeah.
This kind of blends.
Brown pepper is a medium pepper that you can put on your food, just like black pepper, red pepper, white pepper, and it's brown pepper. And we get it in the UK, and it is quite
special,
mild. There's so many variations. Yeah, and
it does bring. I'm getting
kind of reminds me of
on this.
Kind of like them Cuban cigars. He can get them over there and we can't. I'm jealous. Now you have pepper I can't have.
I'm sure you can get it on Amazon.
Also got a generational tobacco ban if
somebody will ship it.
Exactly.
Somebody will send it. What's all that about?
It's the harshness of the pepper. To me,
but it's not.
I don't find this to be harsh at all.
It's not.
No, there's no.
It's not harsh.
No, it's very nice. Very nice.
Very medium profile as you're getting into it. A very medium profile, as you can tell. Mine's been a little bit. Mine's been a little bit wonky.
I'm a little wonky right now, waiting on the correction.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of a.
But yeah, it's definitely in that medium range. I mean, it's not. It's not up in that upper deck. Where we're at a lot of times. As far as strength wise, for me anyway, right now.
Okay.
I mean,
well, let me ask you this one then, because I know both of you now have smoked the white, you smoked the black, and you smoked the red.
Yeah.
So if you were given the black, the white, and the red, and then you were given the Devil's Crab, and you smoked all of them, which one stands out to you out of that line from the Gomendina cigar factory? Which one stands out to you from the core line to this?
Oh man! Now you're asking me to go back into the memory bank that's virtually non-existent. Yeah. It would have to. Wow. I liked all three of those, but I like that Belichi.
Yeah, Belichi.
Yeah, I liked that one, very well. But I guess if you're gonna tie it, it would be somewhere between the black and the red. I mean, the white's a good one. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with any of them. They're all good. But if you're gonna go strength wise, then you gotta be over there with that red or the black. I think either one of those right now, where I'm at with this, at this moment, I'm thinking the red or the black, both, either one, have a little more boldness,
bite.
A little more punch, a little more whatever bite than this does. I mean, this is excellent. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, It's got.
But we're
This
talking
has
about
got a
strength.
nice bite.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has got a nice bite. Don't get me wrong. You've got that pepper that sits at the back, and I can feel it at the back. I can feel that dryness, right? To me, it's getting more into the cigar and it's developing more. That spice is getting a little bit spicy now. It's ramping up a little bit into that black spice of the pepper. So I'm getting that black pepper. As it gets more into the cigar, I want to see if it changes again in that pepper, if it gets a bit more spicy. Because as they said, with it being that kind of sauce, the different spices, it's there, it's spicy, it really gets to the grip. And that's the thing. Now, Matthew, like Grumpy's just mentioned about the white, the red, and the black, where would you say this fits in that for you, my brother?
So I'm going to throw a little bit of a wrench in it because I've also had the Attic series, which is also made at Garmendia.
Yes.
And I think
I haven't had that cigar because it's only available in the States, but you can get Cubans in the UK.
But here's the deal. I think that cigar stands out among all of them. It's the San Andreas. It's got all that Condea plus the Liero in the filler, and I think that cigar has this sort of punchy complexity that this one's missing. Whereas the other ones sort of are very good cigars as well, but they just kind of roll from that medium a little into the full to me.
Yep.
I feel like that one does a little bit more movement in the smoking of it. Obviously, you haven't had it, but if you could, I'm sure you would.
Brother, as you guys know, right? From what Ricky did when he was at CAO to what he does now with West Tampa, I enjoy a lot of the lines that I didn't know, and like you, Grump, and like you, Matthew, we didn't know Ricky Rodriguez had his hands in.
Oh, yeah.
And we smoked him.
Yeah.
And then we got into West Tampa. And the thing is, Ricky knows what he's doing. Even though Ricky doesn't class himself as a master blender, he is, because he's putting something different with the cigars and what he's doing. The same as what he did with CAO at General before he left and started West Tampa. Yeah. Now, you look at the likes who he worked under. He worked under Ernesto Perez Carrillo and learned from a master blender, a crafter of cigars. And to me, this isn't a bad cigar. On that range of the white, the red, the black, the red's there for me at the top. Then the black. Then I would put this Devil's Crab. Then the white. Circle of Life, totally different from that because, of course,
that's by itself.
Made with Ernesto, and that's different. You look at the other cigars, the Chef Ricky. Where's the Chef Ricky going to be? Where's, of course, the barbershop going to be? Where, of course, is the other one that they brought out with the nice fancy cutter? I can't remember that one by the top of my head, the name. Then, of course, like you said, the Attic, the Beliche. And they're all great cigars, all giving you something different. But this, to me, isn't bad, of course. Just look at the ash. It's a nice color. It's got that nice greyish, blackish ash, which I like in the cigar. It's fantastically rolled. And this is the thing. It's so hard when you're making these different Vitolas of cigars and rolling them. And this, to me, yeah, it's a little fat pig. It reminds me of a big fat sausage that you can get. A banger, as we call them in the UK. A banger. Putting the bangers and mash on. And this is what it reminds me of. But it's a good, solid smoke. And to me, it's nice. It's developing nice. Now, what are you pairing? Well, I know what Grumpy's pairing is with. Coffee. Matthew, what are you pairing tonight?
Well, I might have gone a little heavy. I'm going with Blue Note, Juke Joint, unfiltered, uncut. This is 121.9 proof.
Okay.
And it is absolutely freaking delicious.
I'll just have to unwrap that.
So we have had a comment, of course, from the Leaf Cutters. Devil crab, you say? Yes, the devil crab, Leaf Cutters.
That's right.
It's there, the old crabby, that old crabby crab.
Crab.
You know something? You know when I was a kid, years ago, and I mean years ago when I was a kid, I used to go with my grandfather and my grandmother a lot, and we used to go crabbing as kids. And I tell you something, I used to love crabbing. And I love crab meat. I do like crab meat. Crab meat's something different. It is.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't get to eat it much, but I do like crab meat. And this, when you think, of course, of the name of it, it's going to have fishy taste and all that. Fuck off, fishy taste. Like you're gonna put fishy taste in it. Nah. So trust me. After I'd smoked this cigar and I went check the reviews out to see if I hit the notes, people put in their review, don't be expecting fish in this cigar and all the rest. And I'm like, fuck me, you're just going off the deep end of what you're writing. Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. I've taken the band off, and as you know with me, I'm a scuttler for bands, and if it's got too much, of course, of the glue on the back, band has come off. Nice paper band, and like we said,
I can tell it's going to be good because it's just turning
straight.
You see, mine won't do that, so I'm
great little band.
I'm gonna have to.
It is.
I'm gonna have to unwrap mine. So.
Anthony, you definitely need to pick this up, brother. You definitely need to pick it up. And Anthony's Port, of course. That's a great band, and it says it's a great cigar. And it's a boutique cigar company, as we know. We're big fans of boutique. And West Tampa is classed as a boutique cigar company. It is.
Yep,
it sure is.
And I can't say much about Ricky because Ricky is a nice guy. We've had him on the show. We've enjoyed his time. Now, what kind of notes are you getting? Is it's getting into that cigar? Is it's developing more and opening up more? What notes are you getting now? Because I'm still getting that spice, that dryness, subtle little bit of creamy. I'm just getting just a subtle hint of creaminess to it.
Well, personally, I'm getting a little bit of a sweetness, and I don't know if it's because I'm sipping the bourbon too.
Mm-hmm.
But that definitely can affect it. But yeah, pretty much the same. It's still solid on that medium to full, mostly medium range. Got that pepper still hanging out pretty much where it was. Maybe a little bit more intense now. Cheers, brother.
I'm doing a Ricky Rodriguez. I've got a beer tonight, so I'm going to be with. So.
Cilantro.
And to be honest with you, that beer is from Czechoslovakia. So it's Czechoslovakian beer. 4.6, and it's smooth. It's a nice, smooth.
What beer is it?
Beer, basically. It's a lager. Classed as a lager. It is. But it's got a stag on it. I can't remember the name of it because, like I say, it's Czechoslovakian.
Okay. Let's say we don't know what brand it is. All right.
It's got a stag on it. Czechoslovakian. I can't speak Czechoslovakian. I can't.
That's true. Me too.
Love it. I'm definitely adding it to the list. Like I say, definitely go and pick up the core line as well. We know, of course, Mike at Distinguished Genty enjoyed the red when he smoked it. And there's some great cigars. There's some great overall cigars of all West Tampa. And like I say, his story behind it and everything. Fantastic. But hi to everyone there on Instagram who's watching. Also, hello to everyone on Rumble.
Sporting crabs tonight, too, see? Sporting crabs.
I know, Graham.
I'm not.
I've never had crabs. If you want to know that one, I've never had them.
I don't know why, but I feel like that's a surprise.
Fuck you. You're starting again. I'll take myself away. You're starting again.
My BS meter was starting to quiver pretty hard on that one. Just saying.
But I just want to put a shout out, of course, to last week's guest, Zion Yoon, of course, from El Septimo. So thank you to Zion for coming on the show. We had a great time with Zion. We did.
He didn't have to deal with none of this.
That dude was rad.
That was a great live.
Yeah, he was an awesome guy, man. He didn't have to deal with none of this.
Man. To me,
these two actually
as it's getting in the cigar, it does read correct, which is great. It's not a case of you've got to keep touching it up. It is correcting as it was burning. Nice small little char line around the cigar. Nothing over the top of the char line.
Yeah, I ain't touched nothing.
Actually sticking together. It's not a flaky ash, which is great to see.
Ain't touched it up, nothing.
And that's a great thing.
It'll fall off in a minute.
To me, it's still that medium portfolio. Nothing is ramped up to give me where it can be in that between the medium to full. Note-wise, I'd say my note-wise are like that. Medium note-wise as well. Nothing overpowering. Nothing that's going to scare people away from the cigar. And we'll get more into this as we, of course, finish the cigar, of whether or not we would recommend it to a new cigar smoker or not. And yeah, is the cigar changed in taste for you guys at all as you're getting through? I know, Matthew, you're coming down towards the banding. You've taken the ash off. But is this changing anything? Is it that one-dimensional with that taste, or is it developing?
I mean, I feel like the richness of it is kind of going up a little bit, but other than that, like, there's not a lot of a journey going on here. But it's a small cigar, so you kind of don't expect much of a journey.
No, but some fat pigs do, though. Go on, Grum, sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine. I guess maybe I won't say disappointed because I'm enjoying the cigar, but I was like thinking, and it may still, because I mean, we're only there, but I was kind of like anticipating, a little more, I guess, as far as a transition of sorts, change in flavor profiles. I mean, it's kind of the smoky, kind of earthy, smoky, with the pepper's still there, that spiciness. I'm almost hesitating to call it pepper, but I mean, as far as the black, white, or red variety goes, but it is a peppery. It does have that peppery grab to it. But the saltiness is not quite what it was in the beginning. But it does still feel like there's a little bit of saltiness to it.
Yeah,
I don't know, but I mean, it's a good cigar. I guess I was
very rich,
overhyping and over anticipating myself, But it's still a very nice cigar. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I would get another one. I mean, it's not something I could make a daily out of, but
it's balanced. It is balanced. It's a nice balanced cigar.
Yeah.
And it's not crazy overpowering. To me, you've got that earthiness, that dryness, of course.
Yeah,
you've got that pepper sitting there. If it's there, to me, it's. When I say creamy, I don't mean it's got that nice creamy taste to it. It's got a nice creamy smoke that covers the whole of the palate.
The mouth feel, so to speak.
Yeah.
I want to say this would go better with coffee than bourbon, probably.
It's not bad.
I feel like, if I had a nice like cappuccino sitting here, it would go really well.
Mm-hmm. I
You know
would,
something? I
I would
think
have to
even
agree. You're
just a
probably right,
nice black coffee.
and it's very well
Nice,
with that. I can
nice
tell you
black
about
coffee.
that. Yeah,
Good.
it goes very well with
And
just a plain old cup of
maybe
coffee.
even the
Maybe even
is my internet playing up on you guys at the back?
Doesn't seem to be.
no, not on our end.
Just seemed to be this. Just seemed as my mic was dropping down, and dropping out, and I was freezing up on screen. But yeah,
Oh,
it definitely a nice black coffee. Maybe even a nice Cuban coffee. I wouldn't put anything high octane with this because you put high octane, it's gonna kill anything that you're getting from the cigar. As we know, certain whiskies can null a cigar, certain beers can null a cigar, certain coffees can null a cigar. But definitely them lighter coffees would go with this. To me, I'd even have this as a morning smoke. I would. Don't know about you guys, but I'd smoke
I
this.
wouldn't mind it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at.
Yeah,
Especially
I
because
wouldn't
it's kind
mind.
of a shorter smoke. I like to do a smaller cigar in
Mm-hmm.
the morning sometimes.
This would be one of those. Um, this would be one of those that would be excellent to spend early morning, like sitting on the beach or something. You know, just listening to the water and enjoying something like this.
Yeah,
Having your coffee or whatever. Just letting the
yeah.
sun come up and
Feet in the sea, feet in the
feeding
sea, watching the
feeding that
sun come up.
salt water, man. Watching the sun come up, enjoying a nice cup of
Sounds
coffee.
like a plan.
Yeah, I could
I'm gonna
handle
have to
this
try it
cigar.
while
Just
I'm in
look at the
Florida in
ash, though.
September.
There you go.
Just look at the ash.
Yeah,
It's holding up. September now. I thought you weren't going.
Yeah, I lost that
Fuck me,
argument.
your plan
he said he
changed
lost
as
the
much as I
argument.
changed my fucking boxes. Fuck me.
Yeah, well, like I said, I lost that argument. We booked our
Looks like it, brother.
our house already now. So
Okay.
So he's going to Florida in September.
Well, I ain't. Not now. Too late for me, Book. It is.
Never too late.
It is for me, Grandpa. I ain't got the fucking money now. Otherwise, I would. Just ain't got the money.
I may have to. I
Not
may
with
have
everything
to.
that's coming up, of course.
I may have to send him a letter over by pigeon or something. I don't know.
I'll be there.
Wow.
September 5th through the 12th.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So I might be able to drive
And are
up
you going?
and see you, Grump.
And are you going to be getting any cigars while you're over there? Are you going to
nothing
visit any
else. We
cigar
hit
lounges
somewhere.
way down in Florida?
I'm definitely
You can
going to
hit
try
somewhere
to.
neutral, couldn't you?
I'm definitely going to try to.
Okay.
We'll see how much I can get away.
Well, I have seen some new cigars, and one that hit me was the Gotham Ghoul by Sir Louis Cigars.
Oh,
And
Gotham
dang,
Ghoul.
what a nice band that is! It's got
Sounds
Batman
fun.
on it. Dressed, it's got a zombie face with the Batman cowl on it, and it's so fucking cool. It's like, okay, but that's for a different show because I will be asking Matthew to probably get me some and painting for it, and keep him in the humidor ready. Just imagine them sitting for a couple of months. Yeah, but the ash is staying with yours, Grumpy, as much as it's staying with mine. And like you say, it is a great ash. I saw a review that someone did, and they smoked it all the way down to the bottom, and the ash held all the way down to the bottom. Now, I tried it in the garden, the very first time I smoked it, and the ash held on for a great bit. It did. It was bunching, and I like that. But trying to hold my cigar up in the air and smoke it and try and not drop it in my beard or try and drop it in my lap, it was like, Okay, that's just
I
not how
saw
smoke.
I saw a post on our favorite Facebook group that we all talk about and love so much. This dude was talking about, I mean, and he, he was showing, his cigar, and he was doing this and all that, his picture was just like normal, and he was giving those guys a hard time, holding it like a crack pipe so the ash won't fall off of it, and having to try to smoke it, and all that. He was talking
Crazy.
about that same thing, and I thought, look here. I mean, if it falls off, it's gonna fall off. I'll brush it off and move on.
But to anyone who's watching us tonight, of course, what are you smoking? Please put in the comments, of course, what you're smoking
Yeah, y'all
tonight.
talk to us, man. Y'all so quiet out there.
If you have tried, of course, the Devil's Crab, and what did you think of
Yeah,
it?
if you've tried it, let us know what you
I
thought.
enjoyed it, and that pepper to me, like I said, where to me it was like a brown pepper. It's now in that little bit more bitter pepper, so like a little bit spicy, but still that on the bitter of a black pepper that I put on food. It's not overly spicy with the red pepper that I normally get. This is now developed into a black. It's still nice, still holding on, still that niceness of that creaminess of the smoke in the mouth. That dryness is still there. And just a subtle bit of chocolate. I'm getting a dark,
You wish that
dark
on me,
chocolate.
didn't you?
Brother, mine's still holding.
Now I have to get the broom.
Which mine will probably fall in a minute, but I'm gonna
Anyway,
just see if mine will just gently drop in a minute.
It's not there anymore, just so you know.
Yeah, mine's
It
gently
falls out.
dropped off. There we go.
I'm too damn twitchy to have a long ash.
Yeah, I surprised myself.
Are you guys
Yeah?
getting any dark chocolate in this cigar? Because I'm getting a dark chocolate. Just a subtle.
I was thinking cocoa, but I don't know if I was going to say dark chocolate, but like a baking cocoa sort of bitter chocolate. So maybe that's the same thing in your mind, but it's like the cocoa without the sweetness is what I'm getting.
It's kind of more the flat.
Yeah, that'd be the dark chocolate flatness.
It just don't. I mean,
I don't do dark chocolate. That's the thing. I don't do dark chocolate. I just don't like it.
It's not the chocolate.
Nice, yeah.
It's not that chocolate that's got the high percentage cacao in it or whatever.
Yeah.
That kind of grabs your tongue. The higher percentage that is that.
As we're getting into this, and of course, we're near enough coming into finishing the cigar. I know it's a clicking tonight. But if a new cigar smoker was coming to us and they're going, "Oh, Matthew, guys, Grump, I watch your show every week and I saw that you smoking the Devil's Crab.
Yeah.
I'm new to cigars. I've never smoked a cigar. I've never smoked a cigarette, but I want to really get into cigars. Would you recommend the Devil's Crab to me? Would you recommend that Devil Crab?"
Yeah.
Okay, so my take on this is I don't think I would, and it's not because I think it's so overpowering or anything.
Right.
Because it's not. It does have a punch here at the end. I'm getting a lot more of that pepper. It's kind of moving towards the front of the mouth.
It does amp
but
up.
The issue is that with the Perfecto, as the first time I ever got a Perfecto cigar, I looked at the goddamn thing for probably 15 minutes trying to figure out how to smoke the damn thing.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm like, which end do I fucking light? I don't know. And so like I kind of wouldn't tell a new smoker to go after a Perfecto just for that reason alone. But at the same time, it is punching up here in that final third. And it might send somebody running to the bathroom if they're not ready for it, you know? Because I think that pepper, what I think we've got here is I think we've got some pretty high nicotine levels in the end in this
Something's
thing. You know what I
changing.
mean? And
it does ramp up.
like, yeah.
What about you, Grump? What would be your thoughts on this if a new cigar smoker came to you and went, "Come on, Grump"?
I would about have to agree. I mean, as far as it's not the strength that as far as I mean, now of course, like I said, now it's starting to amp up in this last third of it, and like Matthew said, that could get somebody's attention in a in a bad way, but just I just it I don't know that you would have to have years of experience under your belt to be ready for this. But
no, I just don't think it would be
loose on it first. No, I wouldn't turn it loose on you as a first. No, it wouldn't take you long to get to this and enjoy it.
Yeah,
it wouldn't. It would be one of those that would be down there in your early career.
I
But
think if someone came to me and asked, and I'd be like, "Well, have you ever tried anything of West Tampa? Do you know about the company? Do you know about Ricky?" I would definitely say on this, there's go and try the white, see what you think of the white and the West Tampa line, then try the black, then try the red. If you enjoy all three of them, then go pick up the Devil's Crab and try the Devil's Crab. To me, this isn't one to give a new cigar smoker straight off. Yes, okay, it's medium bodied. It's not going to over empower you. It isn't. But as we know, that back third, it's quite daunting. It does ramp up. It may worry some people. And like you said, Matthew, and of course you, Grump, it is hard when you get a Perfecto because you look at it and go, "What the fuck do I do? Do I twist the cap off? Do I cut the cap? Where do I fucking light it? What the frig?" And to me, of course, Grumpy's twisted his. You, Matthew, of course, have V'd, and I've straight cutted. I straight cut a lot of mine. And Grumpy's has opened up nice. Matthew's has opened up nice. And
just like it should.
That's all I took. I just took the smallest of sliver. I did off. Yep. And I don't like twisting because normally when I twist, I'm too hard when I twist. And I really go. And before I know it, I'm like, shit, I've snapped the fucking end off. But I'm not good with women's nipples. I twist them off. I'm good at nipple twisters.
How did I know that?
Your poor wife. Your poor wife.
Why did I know that?
Don't you shoot me down? But what would be your song to go to this cigar? So say you're sitting now, chilling out, you've pulled out West Tampa, Devil Crab. What would be your song? Would it be a song that's got devil in it? Of course, Sympathy of the Devil, of course, by Rolling Stones. What would be that song that you'd play for this cigar?
I don't know. I do not know.
Devil went down to Georgia.
Yeah.
Tar Anthony, much appreciated, bro.
I mean, if you're gonna have to associate, with the whole Devil Crab thing, being the old fart that I am, I'd probably have to go with the Stones.
Yep.
Guess my name.
To me, definitely the Stones. Definitely the Stones with this. Maybe a touch of AC/DC back in business again. Because you are in business with this. This is not for the faint of heart. It's nice. but that pepper does ramp up. That dryness is there. You're getting that constant dryness. It's a good, solid cigar. It's burning brilliant. I can't say anything about the burn. The ash is nice.
It
It's
starts
nice
getting
tasting.
interesting down there.
It's not horrible on the taste. It isn't. Construction is flawless. I have and I will put my hands up to this day. I have never had a bad rolled West Tampa cigar.
No.
Well,
I have never.
I will also tell you this, and this is a testament to how well it's constructed. I dropped mine off the table here.
Shame on you.
And it just fell. It landed flat, and usually that cracks me all the way down the goddamn thing, and it didn't even crack a little bit. So that's a good sign.
You had one.
That means
had one job to look after your cigar,
and I fucked it up.
You butterfingers.
One job.
You
Left
butter
outside.
fingers.
I'm a klutz. What do you want? I had my glue ready just in case. But
let's go, of course.
Didn't need it.
Let's go just over. Let's just go over something, of course. As we know, this month, at the start, it was Star Wars, and we haven't really spoken about Star Wars. So, who's your favourite Star Wars character and why? Who'd be your favourite Star Wars?
Oh, man.
Really?
Because I've really got back into watching a lot of the Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, that was a long time ago.
That's happened.
I don't know, man. The robots were always pretty cool. Them and Chewbacca.
You know, you remind me of Grump. The older, wiser Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's who you remind me of, bro. Not fucking Gandalf, like you get getting called. Gandalf the Grey by everyone. Yeah, no, you remind me of.
I keep ending up being Gandalf.
The old wise Obi-Wan. Yeah. Come on, Matthew. Who's yours?
This is hard because I love Star Wars. And part of me also just wants to be a troll and say Darth Jar Jar.
Darth Jar Jar.
Oh, yeah.
Darth Banks.
Darth Jar Jar.
I don't know if you know of this fan theory that exists, but he is. There's a fan theory that's out there that it has him as basically the evil mirror to Yoda. But I mean, I gotta be kind of fucking basic and say Darth Vader.
They covered it in Fortnite.
I know.
Didn't you see it in Fortnite? They made
Darth Vader
Jar Jar.
Darth Vader is the most, like, just one of the sickest characters. It's just fun to watch him come in and just kick ass. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I gotta be a Darth Vader guy.
You know something? I'm a big fan of Mandalorian. I like Mando. Dodging. I like Mandalorian. Yeah. And I'm a big fan of Mandalorian
obviously.
At the moment. Baby Grogu. Wow.
Yeah, that movie's coming out soon. I'm looking forward to it.
In the next couple of weeks, isn't it? 22nd, I think it comes out. It is.
Yeah, sometime in the end of May.
The actor said he hopes to carry on playing the Mandalorian as long as he can. He doesn't want to just be a couple of wonders route with the TV show and the film. He wants to carry on playing the character. And to me, there's so many different things. It's like I watched over the time of Star Wars. I watched, of course, Darth Maul, the Shadow Lord, and that's like an anime adaptation of it. And I enjoyed that because I don't want to root for people, but the ending to come into season 2, of course, with everything that happens in it, it's a great series, and there's so much of Star Wars. There's so many characters in there. There's so many. And who would you choose as your character that represents you, Matthew. Of course, I said about Grumpy, is he reminds me of old Obi-Wan. So who would be you?
I don't know. I'm not. I mean, like, I'm not nearly as handsome, but I'm just as big of a smartass as Han Solo.
Hey, that counts.
I would have said Big Boss Nass.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you would.
He's not answering to that when I said Big Boss Nass.
I guess you didn't. At least you didn't say fucking. What's that big fat like slug dude? I can't remember his name all of a sudden. Yeah, I'm glad you.
Yeah,
I'm glad you didn't say that.
Jabba.
That would have been really insulting.
Yeah, Jabba would have been a little insulting.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if there is a character that really reminds me of me. I could give you one for my dad. I call him Yoda all the time.
We could throw Matthew Chewbacca into the tech head system and call him R2D2.
When I wake up in the morning,
he is a tech head.
I'm just like Chewbacca. When I wake up in the morning and I'm right miserable as soon when I wake up. So yeah, I'm just like Chewbacca when I wake up in the morning, chucking me toys out the pram and everything. Yeah, fuck this. I'm not getting up. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
To me now, and I don't know about you guys.
That's hard to hold on to, but it's still spicy.
That pepper is kind of really dulling. It's dulling to me, that pepper.
Spicy.
It's there. I can feel it, but it's not as powering as it was before. And I don't know if it's something that I may have had today, because all I've had is a sandwich, really. I had a ham and cheese sandwich. So nothing overpowering. But this is kind of nulling. To me, it's still that dryness. I'm still getting that dark chocolatey taste. Like I said, it's still creaminess, like it's filling the whole mouth with that creaminess of the smoke. It is different to anything I've smoked in the West Tampa line so far. It is very different.
Yeah, I was expecting the chocolatey part of it a lot earlier, a lot sooner.
Yeah.
Than the nub.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a spicy little firecracker once you get down here. I mean, it's not hot on my fingers or nothing yet.
And what's with the accent says that's easy, Darth Vader. So what's with the accent did say that's easy, Darth Vader, over on Instagram. So thank you for that comment. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Flavor profile now. I'm almost getting like a numbing pepper, like a Szechuan pepper. You know what I mean? Like on the tip of my tongue, it's almost numbing. But I think that just could be the heat.
Okay. Yeah, it's not.
Yep.
Like you said, it's not to me. It's not like a black or a red pepper, but it is a spicy, and I guess that Szechuan would fit.
Would you say there's that dryness that we're getting is more harsh on the dryness now? Because to me, it's like a harsh dryness. Really harsh
it's really drying me out now.
You can feel it.
Having to hit this, having to sip my drink a lot more.
It is very drying in part. It is that.
Would you definitely put this at the
No.
Would you definitely put this at the medium profile? Like it says.
At this point,
definitely the medium profile.
At this point, it's almost.
Would you say medium to full?
I would say medium to full, but only because it does this ramp up at the end. Like the first 75% of this cigar is full, definitely a medium.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
And but this is the crazy thing, though. If you think of what Zion said last week, how they do their own. So they turn the tobacco around. So at the start, you're getting that harshness. Then you're getting the nice creaminess at the back. What we find with a lot of the companies that are around, you get that nice subtleness of the cigar, and then at the back you get that really fiery, spicy taste at the back, and kind of rings true to what Zion was saying last week. To me, that does. Don't know if you guys think the same on that one. What Zion said.
Totally agree.
I mean, because it's kind of like what we've. I don't like to use that word programmed, but over our years of enjoying cigars, that has been the standard way that the cigars have been. You know, they start out, you know, and then they ramp up as everything gathers on through that second third into that final third of it, and everything, we're used to everything ramping up in that last third. And then when you come across somebody that totally flips that script, and you know, all of those things get out of the way, and it starts mellowing out and smoothing out in that back end, you know, it gets your attention, because it's totally different than what you've known. You know, it just totally flips you over upside down.
Are you getting now? Are you getting as well in the taste of like a dark tobacco taste, where you can taste tobacco in your mouth, like you've been chewing on tobacco? Because I'm getting that, like I've been chewing on tobacco.
Yeah, maybe
with the taste,
a little sweetness to it.
What about you, Grump? You okay?
There's just a little sweetness to it to me. I mean, you know, I understand what you're saying,
which I think is what I attribute to chewing on the tobacco like that. You get that kind of sweetie.
Yeah, it's a little sweetness to it.
Yeah, but like, yeah.
And like we say again, the ash is holding up. Burn line's nice again. Of course, it's getting down into this nub area, and it holds up. It is a fantastic cigar. I would definitely, on a 10 rating, band straight away to me sticks out with the crab on it. It tells you what it is. So on the band is definitely a big pointer to me. Construction wise, straight up there. Great construction.
10 out of 10 on the construction.
Burn line, I haven't had to correct it. It's been correcting itself. It goes a little bit wonky, then recorrects. Is you roll the cigar around in the mouth and smoke it around. Ash, to me, because I'm a big ash fan, I do like the ash. It's that nice greyish, blackish colour of the ash, which I do like. Coming off in chunks, it's bunching as it goes through the cigar. Taste-wise, to me, definitely enjoy that nice spice, that nice dryness in the cigar. Bit of course, dark chocolate and that kind of sweetish tobacco taste at the back end. Overall, I would definitely go to 9.5 on my rating. I would. What about you guys? Where would you put this on your ratings?
All things considered, I'm at like I think I'm at like a 9.2, and I'm only kind of knocking it on the fact that I think the flavor profile in like the first third or like that second third is a little bit one note, but everything else is really nice. And I just think if it went a little bit more in one, like in a different direction in the middle there, I think it would probably be closer to like a 9.8. But yeah, I'm at a 9.2.
Okay. Grump? Where are you on this?
Well, I mean, can't fault the construction whatsoever. And like I said, I never corrected anything the whole way through it.
Yep.
It burned well. The ash held well. And it was a little until it started opening up a little bit. It was kind of one dimensional,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess some of that middle part was on me because, like I said, I was anticipating more flavor transition than what was actually in the middle of the cigar.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where it's
Yep.
at down here at this end, after everything has ramped up, got a little more flavor in there with it. Um, it's almost one of those. It's almost to that point that it'll get you a little lightheaded. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, overall, man, I'm at least 9.2, 9.3,
Yep.
easy. I mean, it was a
Okay.
very very pleasurable cigar. It was different. The band using that brown, like a
Yep.
brown wrapping paper thing, like they use in the markets and stuff. Using
Mm-hmm.
that material for the band, that was excellent as far as marketing goes.
Yeah.
Um,
Mm.
has always had great presentation when they've marketed this cigar, and
Oh
like I
yeah.
said, it's there's no disappointment to it at all. I think I was the one that over anticipated what I wanted, what I wanted to see and get with it. I think that was
Yep.
more on me than anything else to do with the cigar. I mean, so like I said, I'm
Yep.
still at 9.2, 9.3, all day long with this.
Okay. So really, when you think of it, then
So,
we're in that 9 portfolio, aren't we? Of the cigar, we're in the 9 straight away,
It is
and
awesome cigar
we're in
right there.
agreement on this.
Awesome
Yeah,
we're
it
we're
is
like
an
a
awesome cigar, and
9.4 overall between the three of
overall.
us.
yeah,
That
yeah,
between the
9.4
three
overall.
of
Yeah,
us,
I did math.
there you go. We got
yeah,
somebody with
which is
some
not bad
education.
when you think. Yeah, it's not bad. And this is the thing. Would I go and pick this cigar up again? Oh, most definitely. I'll pick it up again this
Oh
week
yeah, I'm definitely
because I do
going
enjoy
to,
it. Like I say.
especially with as how it's ending. Like this is definitely punched up in my interest in what I want to do next. I can't read that because I'm on my phone and it's tiny little words.
Should have had a
Should
long
should
ash
have had a
contest.
longer ash contest between you. The cigar stays solid even in ash. Yeah, it does,
Yeah,
and it comes off
it
in big
does.
chunks, and
Mine
that's the
mine
thing.
stayed a long time before it fell off.
I would have
Mine did,
lost.
and it's still
I
staining
got
now.
over
Even
halfway.
in this back end, it's still staining.
I mean, if we're gonna
But
say we had a long ash contest, Gaz won because he held on to his just a little bit longer.
Yeah, he would have got me
mhm.
by a little bit, but we got
You know
halfway
something, I
with it.
couldn't do them long ash contests. I couldn't do them long ash contests. You've got to really take your fucking time and know what you're doing.
No
It's
doubt.
crazy.
Not,
You can't
I'm not that
you
guy.
can't touch it
I'm
up.
not. Yeah, I'm not the guy for that. I'm
You've
too
got to
shaky
use
for that.
well, you got to use matches. You got to use matches. You've got to take your time with the cigar. You can't let the ash fall. There's a lot to
Right.
go on with that, and how they do it. Like I say, I'm I watch them when they do these contests, and I'm like, wow, it takes a fine art to do, and it's
Mm.
great seeing. It is, but you know something, I've enjoyed it, and of course, next week we're back live, and we're going to be joined by Sable Cigars. It's a
Yeah.
female-owned boutique cigar brand. Katana is joining us live on the podcast next week. We're going to be live at 7 p.m., 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific, midnight in the UK. Can't wait to sit down with Katana. Really nice woman. I spoke to her on the phone last week, and ex-service woman as well. Female-owned. And you know something? She's doing
Deal.
something different. And can't wait to sit down with her on the show. So that's going to be
right.
our guest next week. And we hope you've enjoyed this review tonight on The Devil Crab by West Tampa Tobacco Company. Definitely go and pick one up and enjoy it and smoke it. And they do come in a 50 count box. They do, if you want 50 of them, they do come in a 50 count box. You can get your singles, of course. And I got it in a single because we don't get 50 counts over here. But you know something, if I had the money, I definitely get a box of them and chuck them in the humidor because these are a great little cigar if you want something small for the night.
Cigar. It's still smoked an hour. I mean, hour plus.
We're still going an hour and 15 minutes.
So I mean, with as small as it is, it has really been enjoyable. I haven't even had to, it hasn't even come close to going out on me or anything. I've had cigars recently that seem like they go out if I don't hit it every 30 seconds. This isn't one of them.
No.
This will keep smoking and smoking and smoking. And I have come down now to where that is too hot for the lips. But it's held on great, and I've enjoyed it.
That's too hot for the fingers.
And it is a good, it's a good cigar, well constructed, like I say, and a 9.4 by the three of us. So, like I say, we hope you enjoyed it. From me, stay smoky, Matthew.
Listen, as we tried to illustrate for you earlier, when we didn't listen to it, don't start none, won't be none. And we'll see you next week. It's been a great show. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Grumpy?
Yeah. Appreciate everybody for being here. I love you. Abba Father loves you too. If he ain't driving the bus this year, though, you better let him. It's already a bumpy ride, and it's going to get bumpier. And don't take no wooden nickels from no aliens. I catch y'all later.
Interesting finish off on aliens. We'll see you next week if you want. Bye.
In a world of smoking stories where the good times flow, there's a podcast rolling, putting on a show. The three amigos gathered, mic in hand, you see. The Cigar Loons are calling, wild and fancy free. Oh, guys with his laugh, a booming joyful sound. Grumpy with his wisdom, feet firmly on the ground. And Matthew ever thoughtful with a quip and a glee. The Cigar Loons are living out the podcast dream. From humble beginnings, just a thought, a spark. Now they're lighting up the airwaves, leaving their mark. They talk of life and laughter and the cigars they hold dear, dispelling all the worries, banishing all fear. Oh, guys with his laugh, a booming joyful sound. Grumpy with his wisdom, feet firmly on the ground. And Matthew ever thoughtful with a quip and a glee. The Cigar Loons are living out the podcast dream. Through debates and discussions, they always find a way to make you feel at home at the close of every day, with tales from their adventures and insights sharp and keen. The Cigar Loons are truly quite the listening scene. Oh, guys with his laugh, a booming joyful sound. Grumpy with his wisdom, feet firmly on the ground. And Matthew ever thoughtful with a quip and a glee. The Cigar Loons are living out the podcast dream. So light up your stogie, settle in and hear. The Cigar Loons are talking, bringing joy to your ear. Guys Grumpy and Matthew, a perfect smoky blend. Tune into the Loons until the very end.